You know what it is, man. Welcome to another Friday Night Pregame Show. I go by the name of HMG. And
your favorite Asian, Lisa May.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Champs.
it's another Friday Night Pregame Show, man. How you guys feeling tonight?
Oh, my God.
She had to cross her legs.
I know, right? How am I feeling? Oh, my gosh. I don't know. It's been a weird week.
Why?
Like, so much is going on in my personal life. So much is going on
What's
in
the
the
matter,
world.
baby?
A lot. I feel like I'm running a marathon. But
That's
anyways,
called life.
I know. I don't like it. Anyways, what's up with you, Champs?
It's been a long week. Yeah.
It's been long.
You tired of bullying people?
I don't bully anybody.
Chance be punching people in the face. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't fight people, bro.
Chance be
I'm-
punching people in
I
the
am not a fighter.
He's lying.
I'm not a rat.
Anyways, yo,
What
my
does a
week.
rat have to do with anything?
My week has been good. Been pretty good. It's been progressing.
That's the bully.
The week has been progressing. It's been great,
Right.
right? So
Says the bully.
we're at a space where we like it at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're developing social skills.
Yeah. That's true. You're very festive today. I like the shirt.
That's a good choice of words you use.
You know what I'm saying? Like we developing this shit. You know,
Mhm.
You like my orange shirt.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It's very
for
Scorpio.
Halloween.
You see, I'm ready for this.
Right.
Anyways, you know what it is.
Wait,
so,
Halloween's a Scorpio season?
yeah,
I mean, holiday or whatever you call it?
yeah,
In like
Oh.
4 days. Scorpio season.
gang.
I know.
See the vibes?
Getting gangbanged.
I'm
Yo,
friends with Scorpios.
It's crazy because I feel like the month just like flew,
October was fast.
right?
No, it's true.
Like we're about to be at
We're at the
Thanksgiving,
end.
bro.
Yeah, October was fast.
Stop.
My birthday's about to be here.
I know.
I'm about to be 23 again.
Mm.
You're a bunch of assholes.
That wasn't rehearsed.
Yeah.
I know. we both genuinely forgot how old you were at the time.
Oh, no, I know the age. It's just far from 23.
I bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much closer like
So let's talk about this,
60.
right? So things going on. A lot of shit's happening. Fuck you, champs. So the war. Let's talk about this, man. Israel, Hamas.
Okay.
This war is going. It's a little weird for me because I don't know which route we're going. I really don't, because it's almost like who's defending what and what's really going on. Because somebody had put up a video and it was like, yo, how you couldn't tell when the militants was crossing the border, but if I drive a speed truck, a little remote control car to the border, you can tell that's there. But you're gonna tell me that everybody who crossed that border, you didn't know they was coming? Because that's what they said. They didn't know. They just came sneaking into the thing. They guarded the whole house. And I'm like, hold on.
That doesn't make sense.
Time out. You telling me you went across the border and no one knew? Like, nobody knew.
Yeah.
With how much security they have, like it's kind of insane. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's a different time. I'm choosing to plead the fifth on this conversation because, like, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't, and there's nothing you can say. There's always someone mad.
No, but think about it, bro. Like right now, so between Israel and the Hamas and all this, so I was talking to my boy. He was telling me like, yo, like we're going into like houses, like we're looking for these dudes in the United States. He's like, we're blowing down doors.
Yeah.
We're running into these places, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, how bad is it? Like, where are we going? Like, what are we doing? Like, are we going to war? Like,
Yeah.
what's next?
World War III.
I mean, I've been really invested in it, which is probably the reason why it's been such like a hard time, because it happened right after we left. It happened that night, and
Yeah, it was
then
like the
into
next
the
day.
next day I was like blown away by the news. So like, you know, Palestine has been an open air prison for like 75 years. Israel controls everything there, and these poor people, you know, lost their land, or they're losing more land. They're losing like more people.
But this been happening for years.
This has been
I know,
a nonstop
but
fight.
the thing
Yeah.
is, the only reason why is because Hamas fought back, right? And like that's the only government sort of in control of Palestine. They don't have a government. They don't have anyone to protect them. So whether people think they're terrorists or not, which I personally think that, you know, they do harm, but in a messed up situation like this, they have no one else, right? So they came in and then all this other stuff happened. And like personally for me, I just I don't see the reason besides actually erasing these people off the map.
Wow, erasing what people?
Erasing Palestinian people off the map. That's like their
Whoa.
intention.
Oh,
I'm
that's their
keeping it.
intention.
No, I'm keeping it
I was
real.
getting
Like
nervous.
I have Palestinian friends, and I also have Jewish friends from Israel. So it's hard for me to speak up because like I didn't know if I was gonna offend someone, but at the same time, I'm not gonna delete people if they feel a different way from me. It's the same thing that happened with like BLM, when people were like protesting and posting all these things, and like people would actually delete you or
BLM is a
unfollow
scam.
you. Huh?
BLM's a scam.
Well, yeah, but I'm just. Well,
Just throwing out there.
anyways, so, you know, because of political views, people get, you know,
No, and
offended and stuff like that.
To your point, that's exactly why. Like I agree with you, and I'm a big believer. If it doesn't pertain to you, it's better to not give an opinion.
No, but you. So like.
Because I do
like,
agree with that. What you're saying, like you can offend this group because you're like, but I do understand this, and you can offend this group because you're like, but I do understand that.
So,
I do agree
so
with you.
CNN. So you seen the I don't know if you've seen this on CNN. They actually had the reporters faking it. Like they was laying on the ground and people are walking by. Excuse me. People are walking by and CNN's like, yeah, we're on the ground. We're at ground level. And they're getting up like, yeah, they were just blowing up houses. They were blowing up this. And all of a sudden, like somebody's just walking down the street.
It's so crazy.
Yeah,
Like-
You
like,
cannot
what are
believe
doing?
anything
What are
that you say.
Like, what is going on? But I do see, like, so
That's a lot of propaganda.
what I don't like is that a lot of kids are being hurt.
That
Right?
I agree with.
A lot of hospitals are getting attacked. And I think that right there is like a sign of weakness, right?
No,
what
it's
happened?
so bad. I'm telling you, I've seen the videos, and like the fact that like Israel hid and lied about the fact that they bombed a hospital, right? Claiming it's Hamas. Sorry. What is
Yo,
up
yo.
with our throats right
Hey,
now?
yo. Hey, yo.
Sorry.
Hold on. Whoa. I don't know what's wrong with your throat.
You know what it is? The truth is hard to get out. Anyways, so
That was so whack.
I know. Whatever.
Wow.
So Hamas only has certain weapons because they're not as high advanced in their technology, obviously, because they're a third world country. So they only have rockets, right? Rockets, when they go up in the air, they're very slow. You see them, and they don't have the potential to kill 500 people in a hospital. It's just not going to happen with a rocket, okay? So the only possible, if you see the video of the actual bombing, it's an airstrike, like, bomb. Like, that was dropped from, you know, the little...
Got it.
So, anyways, that's what I know, and I know Israel and the U.S. definitely have those, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
No, we'll
Not
just
going
try-
there.
Let's just stop it right there. Like,
not
no, but
doing
I
that.
just think I think things is like really getting out of control, and like they said, something's supposed to happen between now and November, like the first
Yeah, it was
week
like the
of
first
November.
week of November,
Is something big is supposed to happen again.
like on a
So-
Friday or something like
yeah,
that.
so like right now it's like the unknown, right? And I feel like everything is happening, and then the U.S. is just like, oh, so we're gonna send $1 billion over to like. We're broke.
$100 billion.
Like, we're
$100
broke,
billion
bro.
they're gonna give them.
We're broke.
Like, how we got this money?
where we
I
getting
watched
this money
Joe
from?
Biden do his little speech, and I was like, first of all, this man speaks so slow. He looks like
Guy's a retard.
He's dying.
I don't even. Yeah, well, that's a little brutal.
It's the truth.
No, it is the truth, and like I just
Right in
don't
front
get
of
it.
our eyes.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I think I
I'm
feel like
embarrassed.
I feel like he has dementia.
Yeah, that's
I feel
also.
like because if you notice, like when he speaks, right, he'll talk for a second and then he'll like lose what he's saying like
Yeah.
instantly. So it's like almost like he's losing his mind.
He's old. He's seen a lot of life, and that's not like that's not to say a negative thing. Like you got like he was 80 something years old.
I don't know.
Like that's a lot of life to experience. Can you imagine what 80 years ago was like to today? how many different things have changed. Segregation, Jim Crow, he's a racist. Like there's a lot of things that's going on in this man. It's like, he's hated black people. Now he tries to love them so they can vote for him. Like, that's a lot to keep up with.
And for someone that loves children so much, I mean, I would assume he'd try to help the Palestinian kids.
Nope, not doing this with you, Lisa. You trying to get us canceled. That's twice now. I'm not doing this.
I said what I said.
I'm just saying, like, it's getting really to it's creating inner city wars, right? So you got the Palestinians, you have like the Israel, you have everybody just inner city wars, and it's like really becoming this retarded kind of concept, like where I get it. War's gonna happen. War always happens, right? Last year, Russia invaded Ukraine, right?
They're still there.
They're still there. Russia didn't dominate Ukraine, but the U.S. said, hey, I'm gonna back up Ukraine. So now the U.S. goes, hey, I'm gonna back up Israel.
No, they've been backing Israel.
Correct.
Yeah, they have.
No, I know that, but I'm saying they're like, oh, we're gonna back up Israel, right?
So now they everybody's friend, but like, who's taking care of us?
Exactly. So my boy said it the best. He was like, yo, put all the Israelis in front line, and then put the Americans behind them. Like, since we backing them, he like put all their kids and shit in front, and then we back them.
You do know in Israel though, all children are mandated, all boys are mandated to go to the army when they turn 18 in Israel. Yes,
I didn't know that.
It's a mandate. Like you have to go.
Oh shit!
Unless you're like physically incapable of doing it, you have to go. Women can volunteer, but men have no choice. They have to go, and I think they have to serve a minimum 4 years.
Oh wow!
So every Israeli is military.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. So you learn things. You learn something new every day.
It's very different over there.
But so we're gonna move on that, because that topic is just too much to get into,
There's
right?
a lot of canceling going on. I'm not trying to do this topic.
And so let's get back to New York City, where we live at, our hometown, right? We got a situation going on in New York City right now. Our train systems are so twisted.
They just raised
and
the
messed
fare.
up. Forget about raising the fare. They need to figure something about these platforms. A young lady just got pushed on a platform 3 days ago by a homeless guy. By a homeless guy, he punched somebody in the face and he pushed her into the tracks. She actually hit her head at the back of the train and then fell and is now in a coma. 30-year-old woman. And I'm like, in other countries, they don't have the access to actually be on the tracks like that. You can't go into.
Oh, because they have like the gates up.
They got the gates up. I'm like, when the hell is New York City gonna actually transition to that? Because right now, more and more people are getting pushed into the tracks. It's unbelievable.
And I don't think I'm sure it's expensive, but I don't think it's a hard thing to figure out.
No.
In the train station now, it's like Times Square, they have this, like they know where the doors are gonna open exactly.
Exactly.
So they can figure it out. I agree. Like that's not impossible.
Yeah, like I don't like taking the subway at all.
It's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy. Especially for the price that you have to pay. It doesn't make any sense.
Right? You should be luxury at that point, right?
No, for real.
It should be free.
I should get a hot towel after I walk through the gates. Wipe my hands from touching the turnstile.
Right. Oh.
It's
call me by name.
It's bad because it's happening. Like you see it every other day now. So you see, like we talked about it last week, that the migrants has been flooding the gates, right? So like the homeless people have been pushed out of the shelters into the streets.
And that's why they pushing and punching.
And
kids.
now the shelters are just going. I mean, the homeless people are just being erratic now.
Right.
You took their homes. Would you not be erratic if you got kicked out of yours?
But now you got a girl fighting for her life. A 30-year-old woman that's fighting for her life now, and it's like, when the hell do we start changing shit? Like, when the hell No, what's gonna happen is that we just gonna start a civil war, pretty much.
It's gonna be martial law. I think that's what they're hoping for, martial law.
Think so?
At this point, why not? They've allowed everything. They've allowed everything.
I remember the martial law, like during
remember
COVID.
The martial law?
Well, the topic of it during COVID, but
I
haven't heard of it until you brought it up, actually.
Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. They were gonna hit martial law. It's like at this point, to Anne's point, like everything is a problem to everyone, and everyone's a victim to something, and everyone's affected. And there's no oversight coming in and say, let's manage this before it gets out of hand. I think at this point they want it to get out of hand.
Yeah, I think they do.
You know what I mean? Like
they need to control it, so
Yeah.
they need to go crazy so you can control it.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're trying to make it really difficult to live here, so they're pushing the native New Yorkers out so that they could create this new New York with
But,
just
but then there'll be
transplants?
no income, so I don't see how that's a benefit.
No, but like it'd be just transplants.
No, so you see
That
that
have
the
money.
whole Maui shit that happened. The whole
Oh, and they gave them all money.
no, but they was trying to say like, oh, if we do, we're trying to do like this whole go green city, this whole city they're trying to create. I think what they're trying to do is make New York the same way and be like, hey, we have a safe haven for you here on like Roosevelt Island. If you live here, you'll be protected from drugs, gangs, and you get what I'm saying? Because think about it. Why would you do bail reform, right? Bail reform came out, and now you let people out.
Stupidest thing.
You let people out just right out the street, right?
Right.
So right out of jail, you just like bail reform. Then you got people just migrating to the city, right? Open doors. You got
Full
crime
benefits.
up like crazy. So what is next? It got to be like a safe city that they want to create something that's a safe zone,
Right.
and that you have to be in this zone in order to do that. Like
So
what
safe,
was
so
that?
it's like the purge.
Japan. I think Japan or China did it. Where they actually give you like the points. Like
Oh,
the
you get a point of social points, like a
Social
social
points,
score.
yeah, social
score.
So you actually, if you cross the street, if you jaywalk,
And you get
social points go down.
yeah.
And then you're not allowed to take the subway. You're not allowed to.
Is
do
that like
certain
through
things.
face recognition or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, so they actually know everybody's like
Like
scanned.
they almost chipped them, I think.
Correct.
Oh.
It's a real thing. So I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to move it into like the bigger cities. I think that's where we're leading up to. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Would you let-
That's a lot.
Would you let that happen? Well, not let that happen, but would you like that to be a thing?
No.
Like
Why
face
would anybody
recognition?
want that?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
No. What the?
I'm just asking.
Must be in China they doing it. That's why she's trying to see if she's like
retard.
this.
You know, psst.
You know what it is, man. Anyways, you know what it is. Each and every Friday goes on right here on the pregame show. Lisa May's rants coming up next. You know the vibes.
This is Lisa May's Rants. Buckle up, bitches.
So besides everything that's going on in the world, I want to talk about Jada Smith.
Oof.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Okay, so, all right. My opinion on this woman is she is so toxic. It's
Oh
like
my God.
literally insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel really bad for Will, despite the fact that, you know, he did what he did in the past, but like he did it for his girl or his wife, but
What
they're
did he
not,
do?
that's not his wife. He slapped Chris Rock.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
Yeah, so I don't know. I find her really bizarre, and I don't know why she always has to tell a bunch of secrets and always has to like
She's a slut.
she's a slut.
On top of that, it made good for her book sales, and I think that's the part everyone forgets. She had a book come out, a
Right.
memoir she wrote come out. Anytime an author releases a book, they go on a book tour, press release, stuff like that. What's gonna make you go buy that book more? To find out that she's
Controversy.
this nice Christian woman, or she's full of shit.
Like she says the most random stuff. Like she said, what Tupac has? Did you know like Tupac has alopecia?
Yeah,
Like what?
and she sold crack.
But like yeah, like what? Like why are you disclosing like so much? First of all, it's useless information. And I just feel bad for Will. I don't understand why they're not divorced yet, to be honest.
Cheaper to keep her.
What?
It's cheaper to keep her. Will Smith is worth $250 million.
How much Jada's worth?
He's worth $250 million with no prenup. Why would he divorce her?
Even now?
Yeah, he's worth $250 million. Will Smith was one of like the highest paid actors for like the entire 90s.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like, you know how much he makes in royalties?
But yo,
a year?
think about it. Think about it though. Like you just said, yo, like he did that whole shit, the wife shit. Like, oh, keep my wife's
Yeah.
name out your mouth, all this bullshit, right?
And then she reveals they weren't even together.
She's like, oh, but we haven't called the wife and husband for years. Like, as a black man, he just took a L. He just took a
he
big
made us
L.
all look bad. You know, J. Cole took that line out of his song. He don't say it no more. In Role Models,
What he said?
you know, I want that Jada and Will love.
Yeah.
He don't say it no more when he performs.
Oh man.
That's it. You know what? Like, think about it though. As like, put yourself in that position, right? And you're in that position with your significant other, right? And you're like, that's my wife, or that's my husband, right?
Right.
And then she comes out and says, well, we wasn't together. We haven't been together for mad long.
I don't know why he said that about me.
But then you see that what came out the other day with Will, he had like a whole nother child or some shit.
Yeah, another child, or like he has another girl or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What?
I'm like, bro, like, why you gave it up that way?
I mean, listen, if that's the case, anyways, like Jada fucked her son's friend. You know what I mean? August. You know
that
what I
was
mean?
after Will did what he did, though.
I mean, still though, like that's low.
They live in the same house in two
they
separate.
banging,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
They banging.
I don't think
My
so.
son's
I think
friend.
I think they live in the same house in two different.
quarters.
Yeah. Like she has her side of the house, he has his side of the house,
It's
and they all
smart.
meet in the middle. Which listen,
Smart.
it keeps that family together. Look, they're happy with their arrangement. It works. I feel like some things are meant to stay in private, and personally speaking, your relationship or arrangement is meant to be private. If you have an
Yeah.
open relationship, go do your thing, live your life. It's not for me to judge or care, but it's also shouldn't be something that you bring to the public for me to be able to judge and care.
Yeah, but he went over the top. Because he went over the top. Keep my wife's name
No, I
out your
mean,
mouth.
he did too much. He did
Yeah,
do
he
too
did
much.
He
too much.
only did it because he saw her reaction.
Yeah,
She got upset. He was
thought her
laughing.
feelings were hurt. He thought her feelings were hurt, so he's obviously gonna defend her, which you know
Right.
that's the right thing to do. But after you get defended, that's where I'm like, yo, you fucked up for that. Like he took the L because she said it, but it's like, yo, he still went to defend your honor. How could you embarrass a man in the midst of defending your honor?
She don't care, bro. She's the thought.
She
She's
doesn't
done with
care.
him. She's tired.
I
of
don't
him.
know like how toxic like this level of toxicity that this woman has is insane. First of all, I don't know why she keeps talking. And like
Book
there was like
release.
so many memes that came out. There was like Jada
Oh,
revealed she actually never met Will Smith. And it was like some other stuff that came out. I was just
And
like,
it was
wow.
like Jada revealed those aren't Will's kids.
Oh my god.
Those are
yeah.
Tupac's.
Then Tupac's kids, and then it was like she doesn't. Whenever they get in the mood, she tells them to put on juice.
Oh my god.
It's meme crazy right now.
So what is
And
this
in
like?
future with Jada's face on it.
So what is this like infatuation with like Tupac? Like she only dated him for like what?
No, they grew up together. They went
grew
to
up?
school together. They went to performing arts school together.
But they were only together for like.
I don't think they were ever actually together. They were just close friends,
Interesting.
from what
Nah.
I gather.
I heard-
I also
but
don't
they
pay
said-
enough attention to
Nah,
know
but they
what's
said
going
they
on.
was lovers. They said
Oh,
it was
she did say that?
Yeah, they said she was like they was like lovers. And
No,
they-
I wouldn't even believe her at this point.
And then he proposed, and she's like, "But he would have left me." I'm like, they said,
Jada got a lot of problems.
"Does she?"
She got a lot of problems. She got a lot of issues.
She's
and
old for them problems at this point.
The problem that she like has, it's like you not like if a regular random girl you see that you gonna be like get the hell away from me.
Right.
Or you're
You
like,
got
yo,
issues.
you're still young, like you in your 20s still, like that's the like the shit she's doing. I'm like, that's something I would expect from someone still in their 20s.
Yeah, because at the
You
end of the
know?
day, it's like when you get to like after 30s, I feel like you have to just be like, I gotta chill. Like,
Yeah, you gotta realize like, yo, shit, I'm actually old now.
like
I gotta be
who I'm
mature.
who I'm gonna grow old with. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At that point, you gotta be like, I gotta chill. Like,
No,
relax.
definitely.
That's
she
what
does
Lisa and I
have
are
to
looking
chill.
for now. Who are you gonna grow old with?
What?
Say you're looking for your end partner.
Oh, gotcha. No, you know.
Are you not? You found
I-
him or her?
My end partner?
Yeah. Who you gonna grow old with? You found that person?
Clear crickets.
You know what? It's
crickets,
crazy.
Crickets.
So. You know what I find? So like
Are you gonna answer the question?
bald
No.
people, right?
Why will he? Why? Oh, say why he? Why she?
Why
Why
do you
is
think
that?
you like a man? Tell me you're not
So-
tied.
So like bald people, right? I feel like they got a lot to talk about.
Yo, what you trying to say? Yo, hold on.
I asked a question. She attacked you.
Yo, hold on.
I'm joking, guys. Don't take offense.
But
Okay?
you have
Oh,
bald. Like, the shit is fake.
I love everybody.
Your hair is fake, like-
Wow. He said you took that from Thunderella at the horse track.
I told you that you had a nice hairline before, like right
He's
before
bald,
you got on.
so that's even more condescending.
Facts.
And I said you had a nice hairline
But
too.
I really do though.
It's not.
That's
even good.
offensive.
It's not offensive. He's bald.
You're an asshole.
That's reality. And you did. You insulted him just not
No.
to answer if you found your.
Yeah,
in-
exactly. You just
Like,
assault. How you gonna
Yeah.
assault me?
How
when
you
he was
insult him?
talking
Because
shit?
I asked if you found your in person. Damn, the things you do not to answer a question. You just take everybody out.
See,
You sure you're not a suicide bomber? I was gonna say something very,
Oh.
very, very offensive.
Oh, you
my
want
God.
to get canceled again?
Yeah, I stopped myself. I stopped myself.
You want to get canceled again? So we get canceled all night long. We don't get canceled
I was
all
like,
night long.
oh, you can't say that. No. But yeah, you're a
That's that
suicide bomber.
ignorant shit.
I feel like
A little bit.
am I being bullied?
No, don't try.
Oh,
no,
here we
you
go
have to
with this
Here
shit
go the
now.
victim shit.
Here goes the Gen
look who's
Z
trying to
shit.
get-
I have a friend
Don't-
I could call right
Yeah.
now.
Next thing she's gonna say is,
I think you guys know him.
and next thing she's gonna say is,
Kidding.
I have a bald friend. I'm not against bald people.
Lisa,
I was kind of bald before.
You still
you
are.
still,
Them is tracks.
yeah.
Tracks.
He said he stole the weed.
Tracks.
He said he stole
I
the weed
will-
from the black girl.
We can run bets in your hair on races. Tracks.
Damn. It's like that.
You got 2 guns, right?
I got more than two.
I
I
can
why,
borrow
why
one?
are you trying to incriminate people? What's wrong with you?
got more
What?
than two.
You trying to incriminate Ant right now? What's up?
No.
I got more than two though.
Oh, I'm talking about me.
So you're on air committing a crime?
No,
Oh, that's
I'm
what I
not.
heard.
No. What are you, a rat?
No, you said it on air. We all heard it.
What are you, a rat?
Yeah. You don't got to be a rat when you're as smart as you to go say it out loud
I'm
on
gonna
air.
release a book and talk about you.
That's fine.
How
I'm sure,
dare
I'm
you.
sure you're going to get 3 people to get it.
Nah, it might sell out.
It might sell out.
I'm not that important.
The Chinese version of the black. This game mad controversial, like crazy. It's a racial.
know what the
attack.
book- you know
I'm
what
going to
the
say
book
something
is?
really disrespectful. We got to
No.
stop. What
book-
came to my head was like, you can't say that.
The book I'm gonna release is gonna be Chocolate Thunder.
versus dim
No,
sum.
I'm gonna be like the secrets of Chocolate Thunder, or the break of
Yo,
Chocolate Thunder.
you know what's crazy? Every
the
time,
cracks of Chocolate Thunder.
I see another restaurant that says dim sum, I think of you.
Every time there's dim sum.
Every
And
time.
it's crazy because I don't even eat dim sum.
Why?
You eat duck?
I don't eat duck.
Yeah, you're not Chinese.
What is you?
I don't know, but you're not Chinese. How you don't eat duck? You remember we went to this restaurant? I forgot why we went there. We went to this Chinese restaurant. And they ain't have no damn duck. I ordered duck.
You forgot
and they're like,
why
sir,
we went.
we're out of duck for the night. I was like, now how the hell you run out of duck? They're supposed to be back there quacking. We're waiting to meet they waiting to get on the plate.
Don't even remind me of that.
Yo,
restaurant.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
yeah, they're not getting no name from me.
Yeah, for real.
My guy George wrote a 3-page review. Like, yo, this shit is trash. It's disgusting. You had nothing.
George had a 30-minute conversation with the manager.
Let me ask you a question. Like, let's talk about this. Like food reviews. Food
he was
reviews.
fed
Food
up.
reviews. When do you write a food review? Like,
I don't write any of them.
You never?
Never wrote a review.
You?
I wrote.
What have you said?
I like the view.
You're a lie.
You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
said I like the restaurant.
Let me ask you a question. 'cause
Yeah,
I
what's
think
up?
I personally feel like companies like Yelp, for example, I feel like they exist because people are angry,
Yeah.
right?
of
Like
course.
if the only reason I'm gonna go waste my time to write reviews because you pissed me off. Because I'm not going out my way to write a review if you were great. I'm just gonna go back. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
it's like-
you're gonna know I'm there.
Yeah, but it's a given occurrence because some people actually do say they actually go and write the good reviews, right?
You know why? I found this out.
Why?
After you write so many reviews, you get put in the Yelp Elite Club. And then what happens is you get invited out by restaurants for pretty much everything on them events just to write more reviews.
I'm about to be a-
We've had Yelp parties in our restaurant.
I'm about to be a.
That's why we have so many great reviews.
That's why you guys never go out with me.
That too.
Damn,
Damn.
you getting left on the side all day.
Wow.
I'm just trying.
And Lisa goes out and never invites us, so we just reciprocate
Yo,
that.
yo, that's you,
Right? She goes
Yo,
out
she
and
be
never
like,
invites
I'm
us
over here,
anywhere.
this, that. I'm like, yo, like,
She got all these fancy looking drinks and stuff
What?
being made, and she's never invited
use
us
a roach.
anywhere.
Use a roach.
Big roach. You're a cockroach.
I like that.
Only with Lisa would like that. Only Lisa would like some shit like that.
Now
bro.
you're a water bug.
I'm a water bug.
Mm-hmm.
That's offensive.
That's a cockroach.
It's just bigger.
It's the New York version of it.
Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, I don't like those. No, I don't. I want to be like a baby roach.
Why would you want to be a bug?
A baby cockroach.
Only a real roach would say that.
Yeah, exactly. Because she goes out by herself.
Yep. No anybody that's nowhere. Then goes, why you guys never invite me? We reciprocate energy.
Coming from a rat.
You could be one. That might be rat hair. in
We're
your head.
actually
Hold
supposed
on.
to.
Is this rat hair?
We were supposed to get along, bro. We're in New York, bro.
What that means?
You're the bird. So I'm the roach. You're the rat. You're the bird.
What?
I mean,
I'm the bird.
because we're like the New York animals.
Lisa, please stop it.
Alright.
She just called me a pigeon.
Yeah, she did.
She called me a pigeon.
I wasn't trying.
Wait, and pigeons are rats of the sky. So
Yeah.
that's even worse.
You're an asshole. Now you call me a pigeon.
Yeah. And she's trying to stay cool. All this, and mind you, all this, just not to answer, have you found your person?
With that being said, you know what it is? A Friday Night Pregame Show. Saturday Friday goes out right
I'll
here.
wait for the recap.
Yeah. This is maybe recap coming up next.
This is Lisa May's Rants. Buckle up, bitches.
So you found your person?
What?
You found your person?
So I have a question, right, for you guys. I have a question for you guys.
Can you answer my question first?
No.
Okay.
So, have you ever dated someone like Jada? Like someone that just tells the world your problems?
Well, have I ever dated a toxic person? Yes.
How was that?
It's over.
No, I just want to know if like you dated anyone similar.
Nah, I don't think I've ever dated someone that just runs their mouth or tells all my business. I don't think I've ever dated anybody like that.
Yeah.
But toxic, yes.
Gotcha. How about you, Ann?
Nah, never. Ever.
Never.
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 Not even toxic?
Nah. You know what it is?
He's a toxic one. That's why.
No, you know what it is?
Yeah.
Scorpios.
No,
that
so-
makes sense.
Hey.
Watch your mouth.
Hey.
That
Watch.
makes
Yeah.
That
Watch
makes
your
sense.
mouth.
Hey.
Watch your
Two
mouth.
toxics.
Hey.
Two.
So-
That's why you
Chill
guys got
out.
those things that sting on the tail, right?
No, stop it.
Toxic.
So, what it is that I think I will cut somebody off faster than before it gets to that situation.
I agree.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like I could see, like I could read people.
flags are there.
I read people like very well.
Yeah.
Right? I see who you are. I see if you're genuine, you're not. I can read that. I can get that vibe off of you, right? Scorpio shit, right?
Yeah.
We can see if you're genuine or you're fake.
What's so funny?
So when we can see that, we go, you know what? I gotta stay away from this person.
Let me sting this person with my
Exactly.
toxic tail.
Let me get away from this person.
Let me sting this person with my toxic
and that's
tail.
how it goes, right? So I can't relate to that, right? So I've never been in that situation.
Wait, but don't Scorpios have venomous tails?
Yes.
So you guys are toxic.
No.
We're not
By
toxic.
sheer,
No. So it's just if you fuck with us, we just hit you with the shit. Bam. You know what I'm saying?
so you're toxic.
No, we just
Oh,
put
so you
you
don't sting us, you just slap us with
we
it.
put you in a place.
Oh, so you slap people.
We put you in a place. We don't go to jail though.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never gone to jail.
And we don't get caught.
Facts.
Never been caught.
Heard you. Anyhow, so no, I have never been in a toxic relationship.
What about you, Lisa?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I've been in a lot of toxic relationships.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, seriously.
Not even a little bit.
That's crazy.
No, it's not. You're a
That's
Scorpio.
That's crazy. First of all, it has nothing to do with my sign, okay? And
Your sign literally is a toxic animal.
no, it's really not. We were actually so loyal and loving.
No, but your sign is literally a
That's why you
toxic
only hang out
animal.
with. That's why you're around us.
Facts.
I kind of have to be around Ant.
You don't have to be around me.
You
You do
first of all,
not
you
have
don't
to be around me.
not any of us, but you love being around us.
We have like a business marriage, if that makes sense. You know, we're in business together. That means
Gotcha.
I'm there. He's there.
Got it.
It's the excuses that you're gonna use. Like people
Right.
use the excuse to be around Scorpios. It is what it is.
Wow.
Like
No, we're
it's
addictive.
cool.
We're addictive.
You're addicted.
I would not
We're,
describe Ant
we're
as
addictive.
So everybody,
I would not describe Ant as addictive, nor you. Definitely
Oh,
not
I'm
Ant.
definitely addictive.
The only thing addictive is
Definitely
the horses
addictive.
in your hair.
What? Chill with my hair.
the horse hair is all right. You're
Yeah,
fine.
you know?
Not horsehair.
That's what's that horse in the movie? Not Black Beauty, the other one.
Not Black Beauty.
Secretariat.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
You look it
either.
up. Secretariat.
I don't feel like looking it up.
Look at me either. Scorpio shit.
Exactly.
Still toxic.
Anyways, yeah, I think it's insane their relationship, and I think this woman needs help because she has
We're still
she
talking about
has
Jada.
she has too many people looking up to her, which is the problem too.
That's like what's that? Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Yo, she's more toxic than Jada.
But she's quiet though. She kept it to herself.
She's a quiet toxic.
Wait, how is she toxic?
What?
Bro,
She
she done
adopted-
adopted the entire world.
Did you not see like
She should adopt more at this point. Like,
the adopted kid that she has is like coming out like, hey, I just want to meet my daughter. I want to see her. Like I want to say hi.
See that I don't feel bad for that. I you know what? Because I do know there's open adoption and closed adoption. And when you made that decision for it to be closed, and then I took on this responsibility and raised that child as my child, and you're like, now I want to meet. I can understand, because for that child had to go, first off, none of her child are white. So this child already had to go through a lot. Like mentally, think about it, like being a black kid, being raised by a white family, understanding that someone didn't love you or did what they felt was best for you. You know, however you want to translate the message, right? And now they want to be a part of your life. You're in college, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's one of those ones where I'm like, you know what? It's a case by case, and it really does come down to that person's decision. I can't fault that for her. That I can't fault. I won't fault her for that. Now, if she went online and was like, nah, this bitch ain't never gonna see that baby. Fuck out of here. That ain't even her baby.
I don't think she would talk like that. But
Angelina, you bugging.
Angelina, now Jada would talk like that.
Yeah, Jada would. Angelina would be like nicer.
Yeah, Jada be like, yo.
She got nothing to lose.
Of course not. She's got nothing.
I'll say it again. Will is worth $250 million. It is cheaper to keep her. Put her on her side of the house. You could build her a house. On his land. Here, that's yours.
The fact.
Just tell me what you want and it'll get taken care of. No worries.
And be good.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
stay out of toxic relationships. This is stay out of toxic.
That's for Lisa, because she's been in plenty of them.
Facts.
No, that's why my last 2 exes are missing, bro.
Are you in a toxic relationship now?
Missing.
Me?
Yeah, you.
They're missing.
They're missing.
Are you in a toxic relationship now?
I'm not.
You're not what?
Just that.
You're not what?
What are you doing?
I'm asking a question.
These are about to punch you in your face, bro.
Oh, for real.
It would be very
about,
toxic.
These
Of
are
her.
about to punch you in your face, like, yo, bro, like watch your mouth, bro. Like,
It wouldn't surprise me. Scorpios always strike first.
oh, here we go with this nonsense.
What is up with him today with
I
the
don't know.
Scorpio stuff? Who hurt you?
Everybody.
I'm sitting between 2 Scorpios. I got to fight for myself right now.
Wow. I know. We're so scary.
He's an asshole. Anyways, you know what it is, man.
So your relationship toxic?
What?
Is your relationship? Are you in a relationship? Is your relationship toxic?
Ooh, we getting spicy in here. Smack him, Lisa.
I don't want to do that on camera.
The things we go through not to answer yes
Smarter
or no.
than that.
Do it.
I'm smarter than that.
Do it. Act like Jada. Keep my wife's
That was Will, not Jada.
You know what it is, man? The Friday Night Pregame Show. Each and every Friday goes out right here. Champs Pro Tips coming up next. Let's do it.
Always flooding the streets with that new knowledge shit. It's Champs Pro Tips.
I came across an interesting quote this week. The quote read, "You sometimes have to lose what's real in order to get what's right." And I don't know, something about that quote that just sat with me. I was like, damn, that's tough. Like, you have to lose what's real, right? Like, you have to lose reality in what you're in, right? You have to leave that bad relationship. You have to leave that bad job that you're like, I'm here, it's real, in order to kind of get to what's supposed to be right in your life, right? Things could be going wrong, could be not right, but you're like, I know I've seen plenty of people stick in relationships that they hated, but they're like, but at least I have somebody, right? So it's like losing, this is what's really in front of you, in order to open the door to the life of what's right for you, right? Losing the relationship in your job, losing the relationship in your business, losing the relationship in your relationship. So I don't know, it's just something about that quote that just really stuck out. I was like, you sometimes have to lose what's real in order to get what's right. And it just, yeah, it hit. And that's Champs Pro Tip.
No, I totally relate to that.
It didn't need much talking about. It was like, it was just, I think it explains itself.
It's straight to the point. You know what I mean? Like, I think even things that are not meant for you, they're still real at the end of the day. They're just not meant for you. But what's right for you is right after that. But you have to kind of let that go first.
No, you know what it is? 95% of the time, a lot of people
Are scared.
who are with each other, right, are not in love, right? So you got the people who are together just to be together, right? So you have the people who's together just to be together.
The
Then you have
Jadas
the
and
people
Wills.
who have the agreement to be like, we're just happy enough to just be where we're at.
It's like
right?
the Jadas and Wills, for
Correct.
example.
So some people just, I seen a quote today too. I was like, it was something like along the lines of like, a lot of people in this world are are miserable together but they won't accept the love by somebody else, right?
Exactly
So-
what I'm saying.
so-
yeah.
So they will not accept that, right? Because you gotta think about it. It's a scary time. Like, if you're with somebody and you're so accustomed to that person, you're like, I'd rather just settle for that.
Like,
right?
I'll deal with the abuse, I'll deal with the toxic, I'll deal with
Correct.
this, but at least I have someone.
Exactly. So like, you don't think about it like, oh, should I move on or should I go to this other state of my life and try to get to this, happiness
Right.
everybody wants, right? But I think that everyone sits there and says, hey, you know what? Like, I'd rather just be safe.
You know what, though? But let's switch it up, right? Take it out of relationships. Let's put it into job perspective. How many people stay at their jobs they're unhappy at, they really hate to be at, and because it's real and it's a paycheck is in front of them, versus taking a risk and going to get a new job that probably will treat you better and do better by you.
Yeah, but think about
You know?
it. Everybody, I always tell everybody this, right? Even my workers that work for me, right? I say, yo, if you wake up in the morning and you say, this is not, I gotta go to work.
Or you got to figure out a reason to call out.
Oh my God, I gotta go to work. That's not for you.
Yeah.
Leave that shit. Even if it's here, leave it. Because you have to find happiness somewhere. And if it's not here, get out of here.
Yeah.
Because all you're gonna do is just be miserable and you make everybody else miserable, right?
Right.
You have to find your medium in life. And I think people forget about that shit. So it's a good pro tip.
Yeah, because it's just not a lot of. Most times I give a pro tip and I can really break it down and explain. I feel like this was so literal and direct that it didn't deserve translation.
Correct.
No, it's true. I feel like as we're getting older too, we're becoming more likely to settle down with people that probably aren't meant for us because of our age. I've noticed it in my friends, like they don't want to go and do this whole thing again. They don't want to go date. They don't want to do that. They rather put up with what they have because, like I said, right, like it's the bond and attachment they have to that person. Even if it's toxic, they just do not want to be alone.
Well, no, think about it.
And they don't want to be loved by anybody
if you're
else.
over 30, you're watching a time clock.
Right.
Not even that. Like,
Over-
I think
no,
just being single in today's
no.
time, it sucks.
No, but over 30, you're like, hold on. Shit,
Time for me to
I
really-
might not have this going on. I might not have somebody there. You start thinking about these things,
You know
right?
what? You're right, because you start thinking more about death than you think about life. I get, okay, yeah, I agree with that.
So
I agree with
you
that.
start trying to figure out where you want to be at. So like you're like we was having a conversation earlier about life insurance, right? Life insurance, we was talking about it like, yo, we have to have this shit. Think about it. In your 20s, you're not thinking about this shit, right?
Right.
You're not thinking about life insurance. You're not thinking about none of this. But now at 30, you're like, hold on, I gotta make sure I got this shit. Like,
And sidebar, if you're in your 20s and you're listening, get life insurance then because it's cheaper and you get more.
serious.
So much
true.
cheaper.
Yeah.
So much cheaper.
I should have did it then.
Yeah, I should have kept it then.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's like you work up to get to that situation, right? People don't realize like we have to take every single step out of the way and appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
So when you start getting to that whole element of like, I'm just content, I'm just this, you gotta spice it back up.
Right.
You gotta start getting shit going. Like get the motors moving. If you get the motors moving, what happens? Your shit starts to change. Things start to change. Life starts to change, right? So I would say this, and I'll end it off with this.
How you gonna end my segment?
Change the way you are for the better.
I like
Don't do what you normally do because you're just comfortable.
Right.
that. I like that. You gotta be willing and open to accept change. But I learned this a long time ago with the fear of poverty, and I'm gonna apply it to this. So people know about the fear of poverty. They think like, oh, people are scared to be broke, but they don't realize no. There's also people that are scared to leave broke. And the same thing with this, right? Like, so that to your point, be open to change. Don't be so scared of leaving what's in front of your face for better because you're scared to leave and you might not have anything, which could probably still be better.
Right.
Facts.
And with that said,
It's a pro tips. You know what it is, man. Each and every Friday goes out here. HMG. Chance. Lisa May. Dallas is not here with us tonight. George is filling in. You know the vibes. We out of here. Good night.
we out.
Peace out.
Bye.